Let's start with James Williams from SoCal News Group.
Hey, Martin, how you doing, man?
Doing all right. How are you?
Doing good. After the game, we talked to Chip Kelly, and he mentioned that he talked to you that morning about being a team captain and being out there for the coin toss. What did that mean to you? And was there any indication leading up to that day or that week that you were going to be a team captain?
No, I actually didn't know until he told me, like, probably 10, 15 minutes before the game. And it was just a huge honor for me because I never had got the opportunity to be a team captain before. So that was real big.
And at what point did you know you were going to play? Obviously you've spent a number of months getting ready for this moment, but was this part of the plan for you to come back for USC? Were you ready to go the week prior? Like, why did it just kind of come down to the big USC game of all games for you?
Well, actually, I just got cleared not too long, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I've only had probably 2 or 3 weeks in full contact going against other guys. So honestly, it was just timing, just perfect timing, I guess.
And what was the rehab like for you? Just knowing everything you had to go through, was there a point in time where maybe you didn't think you were ever going to get back on the field?
No, there was never a point in time where I thought I wouldn't be able to come back. Rehab was it was pretty long, you know. Some days better than others, but my main thing was to just make sure I got some work in every day, make sure I tried to get better every day, and just take it from there day by day.
Thank you, Martin.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Mike Regalado from Bruin Report.
Hey, Martin, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. Quick question. Do you still have a year of eligibility? Do you still have a COVID year?
Yes, I have a year after this one.
Do you think that you're going to use it? Are you going to stick around for another year? Have you decided that at all?
I plan on coming back, but there's still some things we got to work out with the coaching staff. We're still trying to figure some things out with the COVID year and all that. So, yeah, I plan on coming back, definitely.
What has it been like, working with this defense? You guys have kind of, been a bit criticized, but at the same time, you've come through in several different games. In this game, you guys were really active up front. What can you say about what the defense has been doing that led up to the production against USC?
We just been trying to get better week by week. We understand it's a process and a journey. So we just been trying to trust the process, come out every day, get better. Learn more about the defense, and just study our opponent to help give us that extra advantage on Saturdays.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Let's go to Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Martin, how's it going?
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks. So you said it just kind of worked out with perfect timing, but how nice was it for you that your first game back was the USC game?
Oh, it was pretty nice. Beating SC is always, crosstown rivalry. That's always pretty big. But honestly, it was just good to be back. I didn't care if it was SC or Cal or whatever. I just wanted to come back and play. So it was just an honor and a blessing to just be back, be able to play football again.
Nice. And then Shea, he's in his last season, and he got that sack late against SC on Saturday. How cool is that seeing that from him, knowing how long he's been here, the journey that he's had, and kind of the two of you been here a really long time together?
Oh, yes, sir. That was awesome to see, man. Like you said, we came in together, so that's my guy. It was just good to see him go out, be able to go out there and make some plays for our team, man. It was really exciting.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Need to win from the LA Times.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Martin. It's good to see you. It's been a long time since we've gotten to see you.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking, of that long time, can you kind of just walk us through the past 2 years? What exactly were you rehabbing from? What were you fighting through? What have you been up to in the last 2 years since we last saw you?
Basically just rehab in school. like you said, the past 2 years I've been out, not really been in the mix or whatever. So I just been trying to rehab, get stronger, faster, get my knees right. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm coming off of 2 ACL surgeries from both knees. So I pretty much been trying to recover from those every day. Rehab 5 to 7 days a week, about 2 hours a day. So it's been a grind.
When you have, I mean, the first ACL is one thing and you're working back from it. And then what was it like getting news that, oh, you got to do this all over again on the other leg?
Oh man, it was devastating. I'm not gonna lie, but I knew, I understand like what it took to come back, so I already knew what to do. The second go around, I had a way better mindset about it, so I was pretty like it was a bummer, but hey, it builds character, so just take it head first.
Who, whether in your family or on the team, the coaching staff, who helps you kind of keep that positive mindset when so many things seem to be going wrong?
Oh, it was everybody, my teammates, coaching staff, friends, family, everybody was just constantly in my ear, constantly pushing me, constantly giving me the support and confidence I needed to be able to come back from this from these 2 years.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go back to James.
Yeah, just to kind of follow up on that, especially during the game, and more so after the game, a lot of your teammates I saw were kind of giving you high fives, and even the response on Twitter from guys like Josh Woods and whatnot. What was it like to kind of get that support and see even some of your former teammates kind of reaching out to you on Twitter and showing their support for you?
It was awesome to see all those people care, and I'm just grateful and thankful for everybody who's supporting me and everybody who stuck along with me through the journey. And I'm just glad to be back out here with my teammates, coaches, and everybody.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, any final questions here for Martin? Okay, in that case, we will wrap it up. Martin, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank everybody here. Have a great day.
All right, we will have linebacker Shea Pits coming over here shortly. All right, everyone, we appreciate your patience. We're now joined by linebacker Shea Pits. Shea, we got you muted right now if you want to hit that button.
Yeah, sorry about that. How's everyone doing? Good to see everybody.
All right, we'll get started here with Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Shea, what's up, man?
What's up, Tony? How you doing?
Good. So you've got another year of eligibility if you want it, thanks to COVID, last year. Are you going to use that, or is Saturday it for you at the Rose Bowl?
Yeah, I haven't really put much thought about that yet. I kind of have some small discussions, but I'm gonna have more discussions about that moving forward and figure out exactly what I'm gonna be doing next year. But right now, I'm just worried about Cal and just handling Cal and beating our other rival and trying to be dominant in California. So that's what I'm worried about right now. But it's definitely something I'm gonna be talking about and have a lot of conversations about. But I kind of just waiting for after the season to really worry about that.
With your dad having played college ball, and by the way, he also had a sack on a USC quarterback in his day. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I think I heard about that maybe once or twice.
What kind of role does he play as an advisor for you on whether to come back for another year or whether to move on to other things?
Yeah, he's very just he looks at things in more of a life aspect of it. He says, "What's the best thing for you in life?" All the conversations we have, none of them are really about football, which is the cool part about it. But personally, I love the game of football, and so if I have another year left, I definitely want to use it. But I haven't really had conversations with anybody about moving forward that much about it. But I just know personally that I love football too much to. Yeah, I have my whole life to do everything else after that, but I love the game too much to not be able to look. I don't want to look back and be like, well, I wish I played one more year. So I want to play football, and he's just kind of like, whatever you want to do, you can do that.
Last question. You're working on your master's, right?
Yes, sir.
What in?
Oh, master's in coaching and leadership. It's like John Wooden program.
Right.
And it's honestly, it's really good stuff. Some of the professors are professors that coached here. Miss Val, she's teaching us. We're learning a lot of good stuff about just not only coaching, but how to administer things in life, how to really run a business, how to talk to people, how to communicate with people. So that stuff's been really cool. Because a lot of the time in school, you just learn about book stuff. And to be able to learn things that are more life oriented, that you can really apply to your life, that's been really good stuff. And that's what I've enjoyed about this master's in those.
All right, man. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Tony.
All right, let's go to Mike Regalado from Bruner Park.
Hi, how you doing? Good morning.
Morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Can you take us through that sack? What did you see, from the play? What did you see when it developed? Take us through that.
Yeah, well, I'm out there. I'm just thinking, just take advantage of every opportunity given. And I looked at a little bit of film, and I knew that I feel like I had a pretty good chance of beating him around the edge. And I just kind of just did what I can, and mainly just effort, just kind of a will to get there. The second I saw him set back for a pass, I'm like just thinking to myself, okay, I need to find a way to get to the quarterback and do something to make this game memorable for me. Because like it was talked about earlier, my dad had a sack against SC. My grandpa back in the day in the first Super Bowl, he scored 2 touchdowns in that same stadium. So it was kind of just like, I need to play from my memory. I remember 2 years ago, I also had a pretty big play there, but I just needed one more play at the Coliseum to kind of just have something in my family memory and something that I can remember. So that's what I was just thinking, maybe one big play or as many big plays as possible, but that happens to be the big play I need to make and just find a way to make it sad. Yeah,
there were big plays on both sides of the ball. One of the final one, Ethan Fournier. What did you see when he scored? Basically put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, no, Ethan. I'm super proud of Ethan. He's been through a lot. I mean, been here for 6 years. He's been through a lot of ups and downs, broken wrist. Was told wasn't going to play this season, so I really commend Ethan. Hats off for him to that. Great guy. But the second, I knew Ethan's fast. Ethan's probably actually one of the fastest people on the team. I know him and Kaz will probably argue about that, but Ethan can run. So the second he bounced out and had that little lane, I knew he was going to be going. So and it's another side. Every time Ethan touches the ball, I feel like he scores. The SC game last year, Colorado a couple years ago. So second he has the ball in his hands, I know something's good going to happen. So that's what I was thinking about that.
Cool. Thank you very much. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, Mike.
Let's go to Sam Connon from SI.
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
What's up, Sam? How you living?
Good, thanks. So when we talked to you during fall camp back in August, I think it was, you were saying that the team looked at that building that was under construction on Gailey, that big apartment building, kind of as a metaphor, like it was under construction for a while and it was just wrapping up. And I'm pretty sure the construction's done on that building now. Is anyone pointed that out to kind of draw a parallel with the team, saying that the team has finally reached where you guys want it to be?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, some people I have heard jokes about that, but I think where we're going right now, we're just keep going up. I mean, there's some games this year we definitely wish we would have had, but as of right now, we can only look what's been in the past couple weeks and what the future is. And I think so far in the month of November, we haven't lost a game, and that's kind of what we're not trying to plateau. We're just kind of trying to keep it going. We got 2 more big games left. We're gonna beat Cal, and that's the thing that's greatest part about our team is we beat SC. And a lot of teams will be like, okay, like we're content, like that's a big win, like we beat our rival and kind of level off a little bit. But the way we are and the way we have with our coaching staff and the people around us, like Coach KB really emphasizes a lot, like we're not done. We're gonna keep going. These are 2 huge games. 9-4 looks really good, and that's what's on our mind. And we can't, in order to do 9-4, we got to start with this game to go 8-4. So we're kind of just like, as much as we've built and how far we've come from past years, we know there's so much more we're capable of. And like against Cal, like SC is our rival, but Cal is kind of our rival too. So we're gonna battle them, and it's a big game where we got to get up for it. So Thanksgiving weekend is a lot of coming off a big game. There's a lot of things going into this, but our mindsets are really focused, and we're really locked in now, playing it like it's our Super Bowl. So that's kind of what I like about this team, and just not plateau and just keep it going up.
Nice. And did you play in the bowl game, or did you go to the bowl game 2017?
Yeah, I did go. That was my redshirt year though. I didn't play in that game, but it was really fun, and I've been waiting 4 long years to get back. So I'm very, very, very excited to get back to that.
Nice. Thanks, Shea.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's go to James Williams from SoCal News Group.
Hey, Shea, how you doing?
I'm good, James. How you doing?
I'm doing good. If I remember correctly, you were a semifinalist for the Campbell Trophy. What did that mean to you to kind of see your name on that list, especially, when you kind of consider the number of notable guys who have won that award?
Yeah, that was really cool to me. Mainly because it just looks to me as more than a football player, and that's all I wanted to really do since I got here. I know football is a big part of my life, but there's so much more to life than playing football, and to be able to use this platform to be able to do other things and have work in the community and be recognized for that. That's pretty great, because that's been my whole mindset. And that's what my dad talks to me about every day is you're more than a football player. Like, don't box yourself in, be able to do different things. So and I wouldn't be able to have a lot of opportunities without football, but now to use football to be able to do different things and to be recognized for that is really cool.
You talk about work in the community. If I remember correctly, I think I have seen you in videos where you guys are kind of doing community work. Am I remembering that right? And if so, how important is community work to you?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really cool. And the biggest thing I've really been able to be a part of that I feel like I've had the biggest impact is mentorship. We've gone to 186 elementary school down in Los Angeles, and to be able to talk to those kids and be able to be someone that they look up to, because you don't realize it, but when you were a little kid, you would look up to guys playing college and NFL football. So you have influence and you have a platform that you can be able to influence those kids. So what you say and to emphasize things to them, like going to school, getting their grades up, it might not seem like a lot, but it has a strong impact. And principals and teachers from the school have talked to me, talking about the words that I've said and the words that my teammates have gone there said have really impacted their lives and made them change a lot of their habits. So to really be able to do that is something that's really cool and goes way bigger than this thing in football. And you can really help inspire someone and have an impact on their life.
And one final question for you. You kind of talked about those coaching classes and whatnot with Miss Val, but have you guys had any like notable coaches or anyone come talk to the class? Anyone that, you maybe thought you would never get to hear from or anything like that?
Yeah, we had Miss Val came and talked to the class. No, not Miss, I'm sorry. Miss Val's class, we had Derek Fisher talk to the class. That was pretty cool. That was really cool. A couple other, Tyus Edney came to talk to one of our other classes, UCLA legend. Shout out to UCLA basketball, and I can talk, let's get the win. But Tyus Edney came to our class. Those are off the top of my head, but there's a lot of other. Lisa Fernandez, I believe her name is, she came and talked to our class. So a lot of UCLA legends that we've had connections with came and talked to the class, and that's been really cool stuff. And especially Derek Fisher, I've been a Lakers fan when I was a kid growing up. everyone's a Lakers fan in the LA area pretty much. So to be able to talk to him was really cool and ask him questions. That was really cool stuff. So to be able to learn different aspects of leadership from people that really have won championships and done stuff about that has been cool.
And with the basketball team, obviously, kind of doing their thing in the big game today. What was the buzz like in the team, in the locker room for the football team when it comes to the topic of the basketball team? Are you guys excited to see how they do? Are you guys, in contact with them? Do you guys have any classes with them?
Yeah, I'm cool with a lot of guys. Johnny, Tiger, Ahmed, we all kind of talk. We're all in the same athlete bubble. We talk to each other a lot. But the cool thing about it is they support us and we support them. I know at one of our games this year, I saw all of them on the sidelines fired up. Kenny and Kenny was fired up. So he's bringing the juice to us. And then we go to Paulie and we bring the juice for them. So I think that's the kind of cool part about it is us supporting each other. I know a lot of the years I've been here, it's been kind of a not divide, but we just kind of did our own thing. They did their own thing, but now we're really inspiring each other. Guys a couple guys in their team, Johnny, a couple of them guys hit us up after the game, congratulating us, and we do the same for them. So it's been really cool to kind of have that mesh between us, and we're gonna be at Paulie all winter long in the student section, getting after it. So I can't wait.
Good deal. Thanks for your time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, let's finish up here with Duke need to win from the LA Times.
Hey Shea, it's good to see you.
Good to see you again.
We just talked to Martin Andrus, and you came in to UCLA at the same time as Martin, so you've really seen him grow this whole time. So what's it like for you to see your teammate back on the field after so much, Martin going through 2 ACL injuries?
Yeah, I mean that's a really testament to Martin's character. And I look at it, a lot of people can come motivated and do things when they're doing well and things are good, but when things are bad and you're not doing well and you're hurt, that really shows about your character. So for Martin to come after not just 1 ACL, but 2 and work day in and day out and be able to get back on the field, that's just an unbelievable testament to his character and something I am just, it's really cool stuff. I mean, people, that just shows about who he is as a person. So anything he goes through in life, it's going to be hard for him to go through something as hard as he just went through now. So he's a really, really strong testament to who he is. And to see Martin on the field flying is good because he's a very, very great player. And he had to go through all those trials and tribulations to see him running around. He can be a guy that not just someone that, okay, he's on the field and we clap, but someone who could really make plays and help us win games. So it was really cool seeing Martin being with him for the past 4 years. And I'm really proud of him. And I've told him that.
What was the biggest lesson you took away from Derek Fisher's talk with you guys in class?
Yeah, there was so much. I think the biggest thing is just to be a good teammate. That's really his aspect of it, because I kind of did my own research, and all the championships that the Lakers won during those things, Kobe was on each and every one of those. I mean, Derek Fisher was on each and every one of those teams with Kobe. So, and Kobe, I've seen a couple of things talked about. He was that secret piece. He might not have been the person scoring all the points, but what he was able to do in the locker room and how he was able to be a good teammate helped the team win a lot of championships. And that's kind of, he was very modest. He didn't talk about the championship part, but he really talked about how to be a good teammate, a genuine teammate that's consistent. And he was talking about not just saying you're a good teammate, not just doing things for the show, but actually behind closed doors, acting as a good teammate. And that's been something that I've been trying to do, and I really took from his speech.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, I think we will wrap it up there. Shea, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it. Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. Thankful for everyone in my life and appreciate all you guys. Thank you.